Twitch is like a high school. You have the popular girls, you have the bullies, the weird kids that play Yu-Gi-Oh during lunch, and then you have that annoying kid that thinks he's hot shit just because he transferred from fucking 3 towns over. This is H3. So H3H3 relaunched his Twitch channel recently, and holy shit, what a first stream it was. If you didn't know, he actually beefs with Twitch because Twitch took away his partnership after not wanting to sign another contract.
But when came time to renegotiate our contract, they were penny pinching us and throwing us away and having totally unreasonable demands, and I would even go as far as to say vindictive and petty.
But for some reason, he came back to Twitch a few days ago to make a grand impression, and today we're gonna talk about why the fuck would he do that. I also want to say I don't hate the guy, it's just he's done a lot of shitty things. He could be considered a shitty person, but I don't hate him. I watch a lot of his content. So off the rip, he starts his stream, and a few minutes in, he already takes a jab at Adin when he gets the opportunity.
Here, let me see if Adin Ross is streaming, because I kind of wanted to shit talk that little punk.
He also steps into Trainwreckstv stream, and bro, like 10 seconds in, he says, I can already tell I'm not gonna like the guy.
Is that a person or a cactus? I can
tell I'm not gonna like him.
Not knowing how big of a personality Trainwreckstv is on the platform, H3 just off the rip just talks shit on him, not knowing everyone is his friend. So he's already making enemies, and it's only been a few minutes in his stream. He's already giving himself a bad impression. And then a few minutes later, he asked the chat, could you get banned for harassment? Revealing what he's planning to do.
Am I gonna get banned for harassment? Can I not do what I'm doing?
But why is he gonna harass people? Duh. He wants to stir up the pot for that sweet, sweet Twitch relevancy. He's gonna pull 6ix9ine on everyone and try to keep everyone's eyes on him using drama, which leads me to believe the only reason why he came on Twitch, which is so he can cause a mess for relevancy. He sees all these Twitch streamers blowing up on YouTube. He can't just see that without wanting a piece of the pie, baby. He already beefs with all these big YouTubers, and now he's going for the next big thing. And all this is gonna feed his fat boy YouTube channel, baby. During the stream, it looks like any opportunity he had to jab at someone, he took it. So in this stream, he actually got Mizkif and Hasan in a Zoom call, and Mizkif mentions that Adin Ross wanted to be a part of the conversation because he saw a clip of H3 talking shit to him, and H3 already had a huge stream with 2 of Twitch's biggest streamers on there, and of course he's not going to turn down an opportunity to have a third one, especially if he knows he could juice it up for fucking content, dude. Especially if he knows he can just beef it up with someone day one and just make a huge impression on everyone watching. So he pushed for Adin to come on the show, and he did. They went over Adin's scandals like the MILF coin and the gambling and shit like that. And it actually seemed like they had a decent connection. At the beginning, of course, it was tense, but after the tension eased up, it seemed like regular cool conversation. But then things started to tense up again after Ethan tries to involve Adin in his own personal beef with ricegum, asking, hey, can we agree that ricegum is a douchebag?
Also, you know,
Adin, do we both agree that ricegum's a giant douche? Oh.
And I'm not sure if H3 knew or not, but Adin is actually roommates with ricegum. I could be wrong. I think ricegum is the one that started the whole content house that they live in. So of course he's gonna defend his friend. But why would Ethan randomly bring up this negative conversation? Most likely it was just to see whose side Adin was on. He saw Mizkif was friends with Adin, so he probably wanted to see if Adin was with the little normie side of Twitch or with like the regular Twitch streamers. I don't know how to put it, but Ethan just wanted to bring up some drama and juice up some clips. So H3 does this thing that if he knows he has the opportunity to be right about something or the potential to be right about something, he's gonna take. But not only will he take it, he's gonna use it as leverage for the easy W. For example, he made a huge clapback at Some Ordinary Gamers Mudahar. Basically, Some Ordinary Gamers was wrong about Ethan donation shaming Jeff Bezos. H3 could have just talked shit back on Twitter or talked about it in his podcast, but nope. Not good enough for him, baby. He had to make a 40-minute video on it. He made a 40-minute video clapping back at Some Ordinary Gamers in his old H3H3 video style, his old format. But that's because he knew Mudahar was wrong. He never does a video like this on videos that critique him very, very well. Like the people that done their fucking research and fucking made the whole formula of how they're gonna talk shit on Ethan, Ethan never says anything about it. Well, knowing this information and attempts to make Adin look bad, Ethan asks Adin about the gay jokes he uses towards his friends and other streamers, and he kind of corners Adin. So Mizkif and Hasan, they make a few jokes to ease up the room, but Ethan just pushed for it again, asking about Adin's usage of gay jokes.
You also have another joke where you kind of like, the joke is that like you're sus, or that you're like hitting on people and pretending to be gay. Do you think that is homophobic?
Of course, that's humor.
We're known as the Poggers community.
Right.
I'm gonna be donating to some Omegalols, Omegalol charities soon after that. You see the difference?
So what's the joke though? What's funny about it?
Oh
Nah,
no!
I mean, I wouldn't like.
Now, after this very long conversation, Adin asked H3 if he likes him. And at the beginning, he seemed skeptical to answer, and it looked like he was trying to dodge the question. But eventually, he did admit he didn't like him. But keep in mind, H3 would have never mentioned that to him in this conversation if Adin never asked him. Because why would he? After this conversation, it seemed like things kind of ended on a fine note. Maybe not the best note, but good enough for them to be like, yeah, everything's fine. Like, I don't got a problem with it, but that's not the case. If Ethan never told Adin he doesn't like him, he knew that he would have been in the clear. Adin probably would have never shit talked Ethan, but then Ethan, whenever he wanted, he could have definitely just bashed on Adin, or he could have said whatever he wanted. And Ethan just needs someone to shit talk for the content, even though Adin just wanted to keep the peace. And lastly, I want to talk about the lack of boundaries that H3 has with people. In general, he talks about things that would be considered taboo in social settings, like money or religion. Like, if you want to ask someone about money or religion, I'm sure it's fine, but dude, you're fucking recording it or you're streaming it. I don't know. To me, that's always seemed a little weird, knowing that could be uncomfortable questions. He's not dumb. Well, in this stream, Adin Ross mentioned he's going to Rolling Loud, and Mizkif mentioned that he'd go with it. I don't know if it was a joke or not, because with Mizkif, you literally can never tell. And then Ethan brings this up later to Mizkif after Adin Ross leaves the call. He told Mizkif, yeah, man, you should go stream with him. Come back and give us the dirty deets.
Are you gonna join him down there? You got to go down there and stream it and give us the dirty deeds.
Mizkif and Adin Ross are friends, so H3 asking him to go be this like double agent spy and shit, it seems like it's crossing a line. Just because you have problems with someone, it doesn't mean you should get the people in your social circles to have problems with them too, especially if they're already friends with that person or they already have their own relationship with this person. Like, don't try to turn them against them, dude. That's fucked up. After this conversation, it seemed like Ethan is just someone toxic to befriend. I'm not a fan of these normie streamers, but I'd rather be Adin Ross's friend, knowing that if someone talked shit about me, he would have my back, rather than H3's friend that'll kind of use me as like a fucking spy to feed him information for his future content. And yeah, man, thanks for watching. Give me a like, give me a sub, and I'll see you later.